Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Symbiote Addiction 22 back at you with another awesome video today. And um, I did say that I was going to have the t-shirt set ready to reveal to you guys today, so um, I'm going to hold off on to that real quick. But first, big shout out to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. And hopefully you guys are treating your mothers oh so well and giving them the special thanks that they deserve for providing you guys with the life that you guys deserve to have. I um, definitely had to give a special thanks to my mother. Definitely have to. It's not easy for her to have to take care of 7 kids by herself. I'll definitely say that much. So I definitely want to give a special thanks, and I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for her. So, like I said, definitely want to give a special thanks to my mom. Got her a nice, beautiful birthday card, and she loved it. So, shout out to YouTube, obviously, as well. Big shout out to YouTube for allowing me to share everything that I do here as well. It's already been 3 years since I've started doing YouTube, so definitely want to give a big shout out to all you guys out there who supported me, who love to see the things that I do on here, and who like to give out shares and stuff to other people to get them to watch the stuff that I do on here. I know it's not the best. I know it's not like super amusing or entertaining, but I do the best I can to provide you guys with the best content I can with what I have. So definitely want to give a big shout out to all of them. Um, Let me go ahead and jump into the shirt real quick, and then we'll go ahead and jump into the topic of the video today. So, like I said before, I was going to do the Survival of the Symbiotes t-shirt. Now, I'm just letting you know, this is a sample t-shirt. It's not like the actual, it's the actual product that I made myself. Um, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, and then kind of, begin improvising and making more ideas and stuff like that. So, um, this is what the front part looks like. So, like I said, I know it's a little hard to see, but so if you guys can see that, it says Survival of the Symbiotes with the spider logo on it. Yes, the symbiotes. There's that part, and then of course you see the spider survival part as well. On the back, like I said, it's not the best, but I did what I could with it. So it says adapt. So basically, the back part says adapt or evolve. Right there, yeah, evolve, evolve or adapt. So that's kind of the idea that I wanted to have for this T-shirt. So, um, like I said, that's not the actual shirt. It's just a sample T-shirt that I'm kind of just messing around with, trying to catch ideas and stuff. I am gonna actually have it made soon enough. I'm actually gonna start investing in trying to get the stuff that I actually need, so I can actually make this stuff and then be able to sell it to you guys. I mean, I can still make it for you guys too as well. It's just gonna take some time. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want it to end up looking something like that, where it's all crunched up or something like that. Um, that's kind of why I would like to try to do everything I can with it. But enough of that said. So we are going to jump into some more paranormal and scary haunted places. I know the last time I did that, it was from the 50 states, and so I'm not gonna worry about trying to, you know, pick stuff off this hat and kind of show you guys everything. It takes way too much time, and I want to go ahead and jump straight into it. So the first one I want to go ahead and talk about is the Satan's Gate Bridge. I don't want to say the actual word because I don't want to get this video removed off from YouTube for saying things that I shouldn't be saying. So I'm trying to choose my words wisely here. So Satan's Gate Bridge. This is actually located in Oxford, Alabama. I think it's near Chocoloco Creek or something like that. So I'm gonna kind of give you the rundown on how this bridge got its name. So basically, the bridge had earned its name because it is said that if you stop, not stop by the bridge, but if you stop on the bridge and turn around to the road behind you, it looks like the fiery gates of fire. Many years ago, a young couple lost their lives on the bridge. So I think it was like a very dark night. I don't know what the day was, but it's a dark night. They stopped on the bridge to turn off all the lights. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. Sorry. So it was a dark night. I don't know what day it was. Um, but on a dark night, if you actually stop on the bridge and turn off all the lights, you will actually see the couple that died on that bridge appear. They will actually get into the vehicle with you, leaving a wet spot on the seat. Now, coming from me, obviously that means that they did their business. I guess either that or it's from the lake. Obviously, I mean they were on a bridge. The car fell into the lake. So if you see the couple and they leave a wet spot on your seat, it's because of the lake. Basically, I'm not gonna say it was any of their dirty business because obviously that's not what happened. So I'm gonna just reframe that out from what I just said. I'm terribly sorry to say that. But yeah, so they'll leave a wet spot on the sea, and the bridge is supposedly closed to any traffic and to all human beings that tend to walk into the who want to or try to walk onto the bridge for YouTube purposes. So yeah, they officially had that closed. They started closing that around, I believe, late 2005 and early 2006. I'm pretty sure now it's still closed, but I'm pretty actually. You know what? I think now, obviously, it's 2020, and that's been 14, 15 years. I think there was a new road that was actually put there. I don't know if it's there still, but it should still be there. It's a new road known as the Leon Smith Parkway, which was built from Friendship Road to the Oxford Exchange, connecting it to the new outdoor mall. So it was around the beginning of January of 2007. Around that time, the OPS team, the Oxford. Sorry, I'm trying to get my words correct. So it's the Oxford Paranormal. I think it was like a paranormal investigation team or something like that. They decided to go to the bridge and investigate the claims, see if there was any paranormal or superstition activity going on around there. So, so they arrived at the bridge around I think it was like 10 p.m. or something like that, around 10 o'clock. In place voice recorders, spirit boxes, I think it's EMP readers or EVP. I think it's EMP readers. They placed those on each end of the bridge and into the middle of the bridge. They even set up a webcam suited for the right viewing. Make sure they got a good angle on it as well. So they did all that, and they took lots of pictures with their digital cameras. So the investigation, I guess, went pretty good. So they kind of stopped around 12 o'clock at night. So after going through the evidence, they didn't really detect anything that day. So and I'm gonna just kind of stop right there real quick. So most times there will be things that could happen, and then there are times where it could happen. It's kind of just a 50-50 chance of what you would expect. Most times when it comes to recording or setting up cameras and stuff, most spirits or ghosts is what they call it, aren't really wanting to be around anything that could expose them. So just kind of wanted to share that. So after going through the evidence, they didn't, like I said, they didn't detect anything or anything like that. So one of the members saw an object coming towards the group while they were sitting on one end of the bridge. It was a armadillo. So really weird. They literally saw an armadillo being, I guess, like tossed or being thrown towards them. We chased it back to the other end. Yeah, so it chased it back to the other end of the bridge where it dived off the bridge to escape them, obviously. So it kind of just leaped off the bridge and kind of just jumped into the lake. So they're starting to see a common theme with. So they kind of started to see some, I guess, like common theme between them and then the animals. Obviously, they haven't really figured out what it meant yet, but I guess they'll come back and kind of show you guys more stuff about it. So what I'm gonna do right now is kind of go ahead and show you guys a picture of what this Satan Bridge actually looks like. So. So that's what the bridge actually looks like. So this is what the bridge will look like, just like that. Kind of weird though. Yeah, I have it on my computer, so I'm just kind of showing you guys. So, yep, and that's the right there. That is the house that is beside the bridge. You kind of walk maybe like a couple meters down, and then this is the OPST members that were at the bridge at the time. So, you guys kind of get an idea of what you actually see. So you guys kind of got an idea of everything that you see there. It's crazy. Like, who would ever think that you would see stuff like that, especially when you're crossing over a bridge? You turn around and you see nothing but pure flames. Almost as if you were actually at Satan's gate, which is crazy and creepy, all at the same time. Now, it'd be a lot creepier if I actually told this stuff at night. It'd be a whole lot creepier. And like I said, in October, I'm gonna do stuff like that, like tell stories in the dark. So if I creep myself out, it's all good. If I creep you guys out, I sincerely apologize for that. So that's that one. There's one more I want to go ahead and talk about with you guys, and it's so basically this one is called the Ghosts of Slaughterhouse Canyon, and basically this one is located in Arizona. I'm not too sure what part of Arizona it's located, but so the urban legend story of the Slaughterhouse Canyon basically takes place during the gold rush years. So this is around like the beginning of 1800s, around that time. So I don't want to creep any of you guys out once I tell you guys this. It's a lot scary to me too once I start reading it, but I don't know anything about it, so we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into it and find out what's going on with this. So it was during and around the 1800s. There was a family, a wonderful family. Like I said, I don't know them, so don't take it from me if I tell you guys stuff. So there's a wonderful family who lived down in the canyon. They lived in this particular canyon. Obviously there might have been like some farm or something over there, something like that. But anyways, they were very, 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 very poor. So there was obviously the mom, the dad, and I'm not too sure how many kids they had. It might have been like 2 or 3, possibly. About 2 or 3 kids at most. maybe 4 at most. I don't know. But yeah, they're a very poor family. Their father would go out and venture out into the canyon to find food and water for his family. I guess as he was walking into the canyon, um, there was no sight of the father anywhere to return back to his family to give them the food and provide them the food that they needed so that where they could survive off of this tormented, you know, existence. And I'm not saying it like that, but just more so of like they're hungry, so this tormented starvation feeling that they're feeling inside of them. It's ridiculous. So when so his father didn't return, and obviously his family was starving. They were slowly starving and crying, and they descended. They were like urged in madness, like super upset. So, the children are crying, the mother's crying as well. So one day, as the children continued to constantly cry and cry because they just desperately needed food, Um, their mother, who was at that point just not even wanting to hear their cries anymore, she puts on her wedding dress, which in this case I don't know if it was white or black. I'm not trying to be racist in any way at all. I'm not trying to. It's just I don't know what the color was of her wedding dress that she put on. But she puts on her wedding dress and instantly murders them. Murders her kids, all of them, almost as if it was like a La Llorona type of deja vu, something like that. And you guys heard of the La Llorona story, Obviously, she murders her kids, drowns them in the water, that type of thing. So basically, with this one, she murders her children and then throws them into a nearby river. And then the next day, she succumbed to starvation herself, so she started getting hungry as well. So I don't know if she killed herself, or I don't know if she might still be alive. She might have already killed herself actually. So I'm pretty sure she died off starvation herself. So the legend states that if you actually go to the Slaughterhouse Canyon at night, I mean, it could be the morning too as well, I'm not too sure, but if you go at night, you'll actually hear the loud anguish cries of the mother who literally just went berserk, pure, full, full of just pure insanity and just completely just lost her mind. If you go there, this is exactly what you'll hear. I don't know if she will do the same to that person who ends up going up there or anything like that. I'm not too sure, but like that is some creepy stuff. Like, who could ever bear to die off of starvation? And being poor is just one of those things where it's just hard. It's hard to bear. It's like you can't take the pressure. You can't take the stress anymore. It's like you want to be able to have food. You want to have water. You want to be able to survive. You want to have a roof over your head as well. You want to be able to live and not die off of starvation because, you just couldn't afford it. But just to the point to where you just want to murder your own kids because of the fact that you're starving and you don't want to hear them cry because they're hungry is just very unreasonable. But at the same time, it's like you really don't want to do that. You want to just do it a different way. Like, try a different route. Make them, try to make them forget about it, or, take them out to go find food. Like, this is the reason why men started doing huntings around that time as well. So that way they could provide food for their families. And at this point, even now, this is why women do what men can do as well. Because, they would hate to have guys just run out and go hunt and then never return. it's like, what are they supposed to do? It's like, you want to be able to have that same experience. You want to have that same type of mentality. You want to have that same type of endurance. You want to just be able to do the things that he could do as well. You want to just be able to go out there and go hunt for food so you can keep a roof over your kids' heads. You want to be able to have food on the table for them as well and have clothes on their backs as well. So, like I said, it's those type of things that you definitely want to have. You definitely have to have it. That's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Not really much that I need to go ahead and tell you guys. I am gonna have the improvised shirt done sometime soon. Sometime soon. I'm not too sure when, but I'll keep you guys updated on that as well. So with that being said, I really hope you guys have a wonderful Mother's Day and a great rest of your weekend. And for those who are going back to work the next day, hope you guys have a good day at work as well, because obviously I'm going back to work and my job is currently still open as well. Obviously, you know, I'm not working today, so taking the time to be able to do the things I got to do here. And I do apologize if I talk too fast. I really do apologize for that. I haven't really gotten a chance to check to see where we were at with the last video that I did. So like I said, 60 I think it was 60 views. 60 views. I'll go ahead and I'll do the cane mask with the black eye makeup, which I'm actually getting tomorrow. So definitely be prepared for that, and I'll definitely try to kind of do an unboxing video with that. So I'll probably do that with you guys. Even if we do not get the chance to get there this weekend, if we don't get the chance to get to 60 views or 100 views, or maybe 10 or 15 likes, I think I put that. If we don't get a chance to get to that, I'm currently probably still going to do it anyways. Only because of this 3-year anniversary that I'm doing for YouTube, obviously. It's been 3 years since I've started doing this, and just want to give you guys special thanks. And I know you guys wanted to be able to see me in that mask, so we'll definitely do that. And like I said, we're going to change things up a little bit and actually start adding the black makeup on too as well. So this will be the first time I'm actually doing this, so please bear with me if it takes me a while to kind of do. And I know most people would be like, oh yeah, it's easy, man. Just, make sure you got your sponge, put it around your eye, not like in your eye, but around your eye, and then just kind of make it a little sinister. That's about all you can do. The only problem is going to be with the wig, obviously. So being able to actually get that into the mask and trying to get that right. So that's probably just going to be the only downside that I'm going to have. But like I said, just bear with me, guys. Do everything I can. So that's all I have for you guys today. This has been Symbiote Addiction 22. Always here providing you with the special stuff that I can. Also, I'm going to try to continue working on my championship belt as well. I know I haven't told you guys that as well, and I'm sorry that I had to say that. But yes, I am still currently working on my title. I'm going to try to get that done possibly next weekend, or have it ready by next weekend, so that way I can show you guys that as well. So, with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and special thanks to you too. I'm out. Peace.